I've always thought I could be as good as a professional Hearthstone player. The only difference between me and them is that their randomness is better. But to finally test this theory, I decided to reach out to one of the best players in the world, Maximon. And I asked him to record a game with absolutely no talking whatsoever to see if I could guess what play he was gonna make exactly. But then after I was done, I sent the footage back to him so he could react to my reactions. And this is how it went. If you guys like this content and you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see if I can actually do this and make the right optimal plays here. Okay, he's playing Mage and he's going against the Hunter. Okay, he's playing Quest Shaman, playing Quest Mage. Sorry. Okay, he's got the Quest, Sword Scuffle, Winter Spring Whelp, and Alter Time. So if I'm the Mage going second and I'm going up against the Hunter, what am I keeping? I'm keeping the Quest.
Okay, he's 1 for 1.
Sword Scuffle with a Discover on turn. I mean, it's turn 2. We learned this yesterday from him. We don't want to keep a Discover that's bad post-quest. We want to use it to actually complete the quest. And the Winter Spring Whelp will give us a card that we can use against the Hunter. So I think that's fine. Do we want Alter Time? We're getting rid of only Alter Time, and we're keeping Storage Scuffle, Winter Spring Whelp, and the Forbidden Sequence. Okay, that's my line. Let's see what he ends up keeping here. Please tell me I'm right. Okay, you're definitely getting rid of Alter Time. Mouse over right now. Every time he's gonna make a decision, I'm gonna look like there's like a really good chance I'm gonna look like an absolute idiot. Please, tell me I'm right. Did tell him to try his absolute hardest. No, oh no. Okay, so. We're still okay. I mean, I don't really get why you're keeping Altar of Time. I guess the logic is like you need cards to get discovered. So that's like a good way of doing it. And I guess
that's basically, I mean, Altar Time is usually like 3 discovers for 4 mana. It's just broken. And it's really shit post-quest. But it's just broken.
You get some kind of mana discount, and depending on what the board state is. Okay, obviously you're playing the quest here. We don't have to discuss.
Okay, turn 1, he's clean.
I'm excited to see what the next turn looks like. So the Hunter opponent is just gonna hero power. We have nothing to worry about. We see the weapon.
Do I think he's gonna get this turn right? Okay. What do I think he's gonna say? It's obviously double Whelp. I mean, I think he can spot this one.
I'm guessing you're gonna play the Whelp twice. I think that's the only logical play here. I swear to God, if you coin up the Stonehill Defender, I'm going to lose it. But the Stonehill Defender is good post.
2 for 2, baby.
Post quest. Okay, question is, what are we picking? All 3 of these options.
Is he going to pick the right one? I think he's going to solve this. I guess I shouldn't say what I'm going to pick. I think he's going to get it right against Hunter. No, I think he's going to get it wrong. I'm not going to say what I picked, but I think he's going to get it wrong.
Options are not super great. Slam does give us the ability to kill a minion on board. Ominous Nightmares is also like an AoE deal 1 damage, which could also be very nice against Hunter. And I don't think we care too much about life cycle. It could matter after we do the quest, but I don't think we're very... I mean, you could use it to like discover something and then life cycle it to make a better minion, but I'm going to go... What am I doing next turn? Next turn, I might coin Altar of Time if I'm going to be...
Bro. He's not commented on my rank, but I really wanted to like crop it out. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it.
Completely honest. I kind of like the... Do we like the Slam more? I guess Slam could draw me an additional card, which is kind of nice. For us, obviously. We're gonna play the second Whelp here, I'm gonna imagine. I'm gonna probably take Slam. You're gonna take moving like an annoying minion that we can't deal with currently.
Damn!
He's hovering over his hand. Why is he looking at the defender? What is that for? What are you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me something? You showing the...
I really thought he was going to say Nightmares, I'm not going to lie. Even I actually thought about this and thought about like the Hunter list, but they don't run Nurse anymore. Like, I mean, Nightmares is just trash now, but... Damn! That's actually... I'm surprised.
Board, please be right. Please be right. Please be right. Yes! Okay, huge. Okay, yeah, we're playing the second Whelp. I figured it makes a lot of sense for mana purposes. Thank you for roping, Maxi.
Okay. This one's extremely... No, he might... Okay, I had no faith in him last time, so this time I'm just gonna say he's gonna get it right. Although this one's way less likely, to be honest. I'm gonna say he's gonna get it wrong. Now I'm gonna feel bad if he gets it right, because I'm just shitting on him.
I think the only one that makes sense here is Roar, because currently we don't have a way to deal with like Neri if they play it. The other ones are, I mean, Ceremony you can make the case for, same as Coil, but I think it's gonna be Roar. I think that's the legitimate reason for it. So we haven't answered it for the things we can't deal with.
Okay, I did not know he knows ball like that. I thought he was gonna say Coil. I mean, I thought he was just gonna be like, well, it's against Hunter. Okay, clearly he doesn't have this like agenda against Hunter that you take the cheap shit. Okay. You take Raw? Yeah.
You can deal with a bunch of shitters.
Like, back in the days, Raw was, like, kind of ass, but they have the 4 mana thing, so, like, obviously it's, like, really insane in this matchup now. Like, it's Giga Raw. I just wasn't sure if he's gonna see it.
All right. I mean, that was a perfect turn. I mean, what?
2 for 2. There are a lot of decisions in this deck.
Burns right.
I'm honestly kind of impressed so far.
Okay. They're gonna drop Sylvanas immediately, which is crazy. Now we have Sylvanas on board. We're most likely here gonna be playing the Sands of Time.
This is the most obvious turn I've ever seen in my life. If he gets this wrong, no. There's 0% he gets this wrong. Like, there's no way. He just had like a decently hard turn.
We're most likely here gonna be playing the Sands of Time. We're gonna play the Sands of Time because we want as much information as possible. Now, hold on a second. Actually, hold on. There is technically a line here to go coin Altar of Time, because the problem with going Sands is like we're kind of doing nothing else with our turn. And I feel like with just Sylvanas on board, we're not really doing, like, we're not too worried about taking too much damage. They did swing with the weapon, which
What's the
makes
logic?
they could play the Beast Tripwire here, which is kind of concerning because
so
that's a lot of tempo. But if there's not a lot, if that's a lot of tempo, then we want to play the Altar Time here immediately, because we may not have the mana to do it next turn.
Oh, that's an interesting point, Rarran.
I think that's fine. I like that turn. I don't think Sands of Time is great. I think the coin Altar Time makes sense. Let's go first.
Okay!
My logic doesn't make perfect sense.
Perfect logic.
Please,
Amazing
please,
logic.
please, please.
Holy shit. Bro, my coaching
Yes!
is kind of a...
Yes!
My coaching's looking kind of effective.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not even gonna, like...
Conjured Mana
comment.
Biscuit is 0 mana to gain 2 mana crystals. That's pretty good. Echo of Medivh, ass. Arcane Missiles. Would make the case for it. I think you're taking Biscuit here. Huge.
What would you guys take? I'm genuinely curious. This one, real decision. I don't think he's gonna get this right. Although, I don't think he's gonna get it right. But, like, there's... maybe. Maybe he will. You can kind of logic it out, because he can pause and think and shit, you know? But the correct one is not really obvious here, even though it's, like, clearly correct. I'm really curious. I'm gonna say he's gonna get it right. Honestly, he's been cooking, so... He didn't want to keep the Altar Time, but he still needs to coin it out like he's learning in real time.
Arcane Overflow is 3 mana, deal 8, which is not bad. Power of Creation with the quest is like the Giga High Roll, so I kind of want to take the Power of Creation just for that. There's nowhere taking Arcane Brilliance. I'm going with Power Creation. We have enough removal. I don't think we're caring about removal. I think what we desperately want is like a good payoff.
That's not how this matchup works. And we have a Stonehill. Fuck! This is a hard one. This is the hardest
Looking at board,
choice
we're close to the quest.
in this game so
Yeah,
far.
we're
for
a
sure.
little far off. No.
But this is like 100% correct.
Okay, so like...
It was not that
3
easy.
mana to deal 8, I guess, is good, and I guess it gives us the fuck.
Okay, I'm noticing one major problem with how Rarran is approaching this, which is that nothing he's saying has got to do with his opponent. Like, you have to be like, okay, going into the opponent's turn 4, what are they gonna do? And then that is how you make your decision. But he's not doing that. He's like looking at our hand and like considering that kind of stuff. But that's not all of it. You also gotta consider the fact that your opponent on turn 4, they swung their weapon on 3. They're obviously gonna make a board on turn 4. Like,
Okay, the Hunter plays Beast. Hey, at least I thought about what the Hunter was gonna do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of cooked there.
okay, but that's the whole reason you take Overflow.
Hey, they're gonna get the other tripwire.
That's the whole point of taking Overflows because of that.
The correct turn right now is to just leave. That's what my next turn is. Escape, bottom right, concede. You know what I mean?
There is a 0% chance he gets his turn right. How many times does he get it wrong? I think he's gonna have a decent idea, but the first card he plays is gonna be wrong, but he's gonna have a decent idea. That's what I'm guessing.
What am I thinking here? We do have an additional 2 mana. Taking the arcane spell that deals damage was like very good, because now we have an answer to 2 of the 5/5s here, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so what's the line? We go... I think you're starting with the 3 mana arcane spell, and you probably focus this 5/5. I think that's the first thing you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, we're starting with the Earth and Roar. Okay, so we are
I guess. I mean, the order I played the cards is kind of
okay.
random, but...
Already made a misplay. Oh my god. Wait, is this a debate? Okay, so wait, hold on. So what is he doing now for though? Okay, so he's trying to line up now for the sleep. You're still doing arcane on the 5/5, right? The other 5, like the 5/5 that's not getting its health reduced. I think you want to do that. So are you gonna Sands then? Arcane on the 5/5, right? The other 5, like the 5/5 that's not getting its health reduced. Spend 2 mana first before you use the Conjured Mana Biscuit to refresh the 2 mana crystals. So there's no way you're doing the sleet here. It's too risky.
If you just think you can solve the turn, I mean, we're in a position where we want to spend all of our mana removing, like, obviously. Why would you want to spend your mana doing anything else if you can put all your mana into removing? You just gotta think about how to best do that and logic it out. Like, you can solve this turn. It's just difficult. The other thing is, like, because he has infinite time, I think he should be able to solve this. But, like, a lot of people would panic and insta-play Sands here. And that's, like, the thing that most people would definitely do that would, like, throw the game. You just gotta think about it, like, logically, because what's your main priority? It's clearing the board. Can you do that? How can you best do that? Like, that should be your first thought.
I want to kill the 5/5 first, so I can see the line of going, like, arcane, the 3-mana arcane spell on the 5/5, and then using the sleet on the 5/2, hope it hits the 5/1 and go from there. Because maybe you don't even use the conjured mana biscuit here. I think you're using the arcane overflow next. Is that what it's called?
Does he think we have 5 mana? Why did he just say you don't use the biscuit? He said you overflow, then you sleet. I think this whole time he's thought we had 5 mana. I mean, his play is correct, kind of, because you do that, but you use the biscuit. I'll let it slide. Also, if that was the case, then you would start with Sands anyway. You know, he's cooking. At the end of the day, he kind of found the right play. I wonder if he's going to give it to himself here, even though he, like, kind of doesn't understand the exact
thing. That order doesn't matter. Okay, okay. Yes, all right. Okay, I mean, we more or less I got there, all right? Didn't hit, so we killed the 5/2 with the slam, and we move on with our life. Okay, we need that. I need a review from chat here real fast.
I would not give you the point because the turn was really hard, so like you were never gonna do that correctly. Like you kind of got the gist. The main thing is you didn't say. I guess the main thing is most people play Sands there, and you didn't say play Sands, so it could have been worse, you know. I guess.
Did that count as me getting the turn? Like, I kind of did it. It just did it in a different order than he did. I mean, to be fair. I was saying that we used the spell later on. I just wouldn't have done it first. Sure. All right, we take it. We take it.
Okay,
we take it.
yeah, I'll allow it.
We take it. We take it.
I think he misunderstood the situation there.
Went for straight removal, which is probably the correct play. So Arcane Tripwire is played. He loses his 3/3. There's a 2/3 on board. Is he gonna win this game? Taking the 2, you're at 18. Okay, you have 5 mana left. We're close. We're kind of close to the quest.
I don't know if he knows whether you meant to Spark or Sands first. I think it's pretty complicated, kind of. You kind of have to learn the rules of when to do what first. So 50-50 if he knows that whether you meant to Sands or Spark. I imagine he's gonna say Sands.
So you probably start with Spark of Life. And take, what do you take though? I feel like playing a minion here is pretty, I mean, you could just play the Stonehill Defender, but if you're gonna play the Stonehill Defender, I feel like you want information first.
That's true.
So Spark of Life probably into a mage spell for removal. I don't know how much removal there really is for Druid. I mean, there's a decent amount to be fair. Spark of Life in a mage spell makes a lot of sense. If that doesn't hit, then maybe you play the Sands of Time and go from there.
Okay, I think he's working. I'm pretty sure I took Druid because of the fact that you really want a 1 mana discover here. It's like extremely good if you get it. Also, armor's really good here because you can complete quest and then like Stonehill and like, or like a Raptor and like scrape it, and then you kind of need healing after that. So like Druid, I would say is like definitely better, but it's like kind of close. I'm not gonna lie, he's doing like way better than I thought. The fact he knows to Spark here, it's kind of wild.
But I probably take them. Spark of Life in a mage spell makes a lot of sense. If that doesn't hit, then maybe you play the Sands of Time and go from there. And then you make a decision based on what you got. I feel like it's, you can't say I'm going to play a minion here without seeing the other 2 options. So Spark of Life goes first. And you pick mage. Wait. You picked, oh. Okay, he picked Druid. Why pick Druid? I don't know. Okay, seeing the board, Widow's Bite's pretty good. Wrath is not bad either because you don't have to take the 2 damage from the elemental. Okay, Widow's Bite. I would have taken the Wrath, I think, for not taking.
I mean, taking the Wrath is like think for a second and then be like, oh, that makes sense. But then you think for 1 more second and you realize when the fuck are you gonna play the Wrath, and then you realize armor is way better. I mean, it's not even close there.
After, which is garbage. We're gonna rewind. Okay, let's see what spells we got. You're 100.
I feel like he's gonna get this one right.
There's no, okay. There's no way he's not picking storage. Refuse to believe. And we are gonna build this.
Actually, I remember this. I literally picked up the Stonehill to play it, and then I was like, oh fuck, I have to like rope. Then I was like, you know what? Let's pretend we're gonna play the Herald, and then move the mouse all the way to the right, and then rope this shit for no reason.
100%. There's no, okay. There's no way he's not picking storage. Refuse to believe. And we are gonna build this. Okay, so we know from after discovering we're at 6 out of 7, right? For our quest reward, or was it 5 out of 7? We're at 6 out of 7. So If we're 6 out of 7, we probably play the Raptor Herald here because I'd rather have 2 taunts guaranteed than the Dark Gifts, I believe. So you Sword Scuffle the 2/3, and you play the Herald here.
Herald is worse post-quest, but you're gonna die if you play Herald, so don't do that. Like, the main problem with playing Herald is that they run raw, so you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna play Herald, take 50, and then Stonehill and win the game. Because they can fight through it.
Come on, 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 come on. No, wait, what? Why? Is the Raptor Herald more value? Nah, that's crazy, right? Takes the Annoyatron. I didn't even think about the decision. I was too tilted. All right, whatever. It's fine. You're not playing the other ones regardless. The Annoyatron makes sense because it's 2 mana. Okay. I guess the logic here is Stonehill Defender blocks 2 damage multiple times. So it's saving you life, where the Raptor Herald is currently doing nothing and it will just hit face.
In the chat.
Try to take more damage there if you could, I think, maybe. That was probably worst case scenario. Okay, so we're gonna Glacial Shard. It's probably gonna run the Tolvir gonna come out here. Holy shit. That's a sick card.
I don't think I give him any time here, but I don't think you have to think.
Great card. Okay. You're hitting the quest, you're going Herald. Okay. The question is, do you rewind?
This is brain dead. I mean, it's also brain dead to keep. I think he can solve it from here.
Meadow Strider's looking pretty good. Okay, I think he's gonna rewind this. I think he feels like he can do better. Like realistic. I mean, the Meadow Strider is really good though. Like, do you even care about the other options?
Bro, do not let this fucking guy near a casino ever. This can't get Earthenroad.
Meadow Strider being elusive is so annoying for them to get past that I feel like maybe you don't even care about the rewind. I actually don't know how this interacts with Mother Duck being the 4/5 and placement on top of your deck. Do you get the stats of it? I don't know. Regardless of not knowing that information, like Meadow Strider just seems so good because they're gonna have to put everything into it and it probably just wins you the game. And then you stabilize with a.
This is why you rope. This is why you want to be more like Gamer RVG. If you rope, you always find the correct play.
We're trying to Widow's Bite after, so see that. Oh, you do get that. Okay, interesting. I think you keep it. I think this is good enough.
Crazy solve.
8/13 taunt's pretty good. All right, beautiful. Viper's also decent for the weapon removal.
We keep it for the Viper. He's right. He solved it.
Yeah, they're gonna play for the spell that they potentially will get. I mean, they can get through this. It's gonna take everything, and then they're kind of doing nothing the turn after. Yeah, they're discovering spells. We're tracking. I mean, their turn is irrelevant. I mean, we're okay. Like, see, like that's what I mean. He didn't realize there's a taunt in the way. This guy might be one of my opponents I go up against. I'm not gonna lie. Not horrible elemental swings here.
Wasn't playing the raw line. Good. You know what? It's
Weapon they do have will get the tripwire outs, which is important to note. But I wonder if you swing with the weapon here for the breakpoint. Oh yeah, stop keeping track of the turns right. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even know where we're at anymore. We'll do it in post. Okay, so not horrible. You don't have a taunt anymore, which is kind of desperate. But we do have ways to stabilize here, so we're not in the worst spot. Kind of like hero powering more there than playing the rap, and I guess we want some draw for more burn. Hey,
now he's backseating the opponent, bro. My coaching's so effective that it makes people this confident. Holy shit. I need to, like, start charging a lot for this shit. He's, like, analyzing every play. He doesn't even know the hand. But he's not impressed.
Okay, we drew the Scrappy Scavenger, which is great.
This one's pretty obvious, I think. I mean, the rest of the turn, I don't really give him time because I end up having kind of a hard turn.
The rest of our turn is. So before we do anything, when we're thinking about the rest of our turn, we always start with Scrappy Scavenger here. Okay, beautiful. And we are picking the Kodo because I'd rather have Vanessa and the Hourglass on board.
He's cooking.
Okay. Hold on, yo, bro. Okay, he's clearly gonna cold snap something. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I don't give him any time. I saw the Vanessa. I'm like, I need to fucking play cards. Like, I don't want to misplay on the Rarran video.
I would have personally thought he was gonna go like a Noyatron just for a more taunt, but maybe he feels like he needs to put more pressure on the board. He's gonna cold snap the 2/1.
I mean, Cold Snap's 1 mana, so you play it first, and you limit your opponent from drawing. There's like a lot of reasons to start with Cold Snap.
For the lack of draw. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, pause for 1 second. He's gonna see what free spell he gets.
I'm also pretty sure they didn't play Sylvanas yet, so you have, like, that's how you lose. You have to play on that.
Ice Barrier is crazy. Sorry for, like, the overlay in the way. So we could go, like, Ice Barrier or Noyatron, but I feel like you want the Ice Barrier to proc, right? I mean, you don't really care too much, I guess, because you'd rather win the game, and this 9-4 is going to actually be somewhat of a problem. It will do damage and then it'll swap, so like they have to deal with the threat. And you have Vanessa on board as well. Wait, that means you're gonna generate a that's why he played the frost spell first, was because he wanted to see what he was gonna generate off Vanessa.
He solved it.
So we see what we generate off Vanessa. Blood Thistle does nothing. I guess it's like one to see another Vanessa card, but I think we're at the point where we don't care too much about Vanessa, right? So then it's like you want the Ice Barrier in play, maybe. I'm thinking you play like Ice Barrier, Anoyatron, but then how do you like? Okay, I guess
once you play Barrier, Anoyatron's completely useless. Like the thinking here, I think he doesn't understand the fact that Hunter doesn't just die anymore. Like, if you just go Barrier Noyatron, they clear your board, and then you slowly die, like, a lot of the time. You kind of need to be proactive here, because they can't deal 9.
You need to just make sure you don't lose the game, because you're in such a commanding position. You're going to deal with a 2-4 on board. So if I'm Maxi, I'm considering the fact that, like, I don't want to die to burn, and the best way to not die to burn is maybe start using the Widow's Bite and see what you generate first. So I would maybe see, I'm probably playing a Widow's Bite here first and seeing what I generate off Vanessa. And then depending what I generate, I play the second one, see what I generate, and then I play like a Viper or something. Hold on, I don't want to fuck this up. I've already done like what I feel is really bad. Ice Barrier makes a lot of sense though. Like Ice Barrier is just so good in this case, especially because you're going to kill a 2-4 and they only have a 2-1 on board. Maybe it just really is Ice Barrier and just see, like, you play Ice Barrier and just see what you get from the Vanessa, because you can play 2 minions that are just decent. All right, I'm going with Ice Barrier, 2 minions that are decent.
Honestly, that's basically correct. I mean, I just did it in a different order because starting with Ice Barrier doesn't make that much sense. But yeah, he actually got it right.
Okay, so he's going to play the minion. That's got a taunt. I don't know if you care about the taunt. I don't think you play the taunt. I think you're still going Ice Barrier or Viper. Yeah. And then you're trading the 2-4 with the 4-9. Yes? Yes? When you generate, that's fine. I think you're playing Ice Barrier here no matter what. Don't lie to me. Beautiful. I clutched up. I clutched up on that turn.
That was a cook.
And then obviously play the Tide Hunter. What's a 7-4? Is that how that card works? I thought it just swapped like health and... Oh, it does, but you take the damage and then... Okay. Probably, I think what's going to happen here is the Hunter's going to swing with the 2-1. You can proc the Ice Barrier and it's GG.
He did better than I thought. Like, the Whelps were not easy. The Coin Alter Time I thought was easy, but apparently it wasn't. So he didn't get the overflow. The really hard turn he didn't get, which obviously, because that turn was actually hard. And then, otherwise he did good, I think. I think that was a pretty decent game for it, because it wasn't, like, too complicated. Like, if I did a game against Priest or something, like, 15-turn game, then, like, it would kind of be grueling. Like, every turn is just, like, wrong. Obviously, because it's fucking 10 mana, you have, like, 50 decisions.
I mean, overall, chat, what do you think? I did a good job. Tell me I did a good job, please. I need this desperately. Like, I mean, that was a passing grade for sure, right? Generally a passing grade. Okay. Choo.